Good morning, everyone. Welcome to community reading session on Sunday. Today, we will be discussing the book Focus on What Matters by Darius Foru. We are discussing chapter letter 33 and 34, and we have Sanjay Rajora ji with us. So, over to you, Sanjay ji.
Thank you so much, Ravi. And thank you so much for being here this Sunday morning for discussing this beautiful book, Focus on What Matters. So, those who read this know that there are 70 letters in this book. This book is getting inspiration from Seneca's letters, and right now we are into middle of this book. Like I said, there are 70 letters in this book. So this book divided into two parts, inner world and outer world. We are at the end of inner world. I think up to 38 letters are there in inner world, and then 39 to 70 dedicated to outer world. So we'll be discussing today letter 33 and 34. Letter 33 is on the secret to becoming better. Letter 34 on trying to become stronger every day. Before we start, may I ask what is the reason that you joined this session today? And let me help you in answering few, means giving some options. One thing, okay, हमारे कोई पहचान के फ्रेंड जो है वो सेशन ले रहे हैं तो इट्स बेटर टू बी देयर फर्स्ट. सेकंड, ओके, थोड़ा बहुत ज्ञान मिल जाएगा संडे मॉर्निंग को, सो लेट्स बी देयर. थर्ड कुड बी एनीथिंग एल्स. सो जस्ट प्लीज let me know while in you can type in chat box, or you can say something that why you are here.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, so your number one is definitely correct. And secondly, I had some time on hand, and when I specifically looked at the two chapters, they did intrigue me because it says secret to becoming better. I would definitely like to be a better version of myself in any which way is possible. So yes, when you read literature, definitely you keep back something for yourself. So I would like to look at The Secret and again on trying to become stronger every day. So yeah, these are the two things which intrigued me to join this morning. But first one again, I'll reiterate, वो सही है. ऐसा ना लगे कि प्लेटफॉर्म खाली है.
Thank you. Okay, let's
Good
move.
morning, sir.
So yeah, sir, boliye.
सर एक्चुअली सुबह सुबह मैं
गो अहेड।
जमाई जी बोलिए.
मैं ये रीड बुक कर चुका हूँ तो फिर भी मेरा रिवीजन हो जाएगा और कुछ नया सीखने मिलेगा, इसलिए मैं ज्वाइन आप सेशन ले रहे तो
Thank you, sir. Yes, share, sir.
सर मेरा कुछ इरादा नहीं है कुछ सीखने का या पढ़ने का, बट क्योंकि मैं ये सेशन 2 साल से कर रहा हूँ तो अब आदत बन गई है और बाय डिफॉल्ट ही है, तो बस मेरे सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में है कि भाई कुछ हो चाहे ना हो, बस अच्छी आदतें ऑटोमेशन में आ जाती हैं, तो अभी ऑटोमेशन में है. सीखना सिखाना तो खैर वो सेकेंडरी चीज है. सो थैंक यू.
Very good. Thank you, sir. So before we deep dive into these two letters, in fact, letter 34 is very small, so mostly we'll be focusing on 33. I'm not segregating as 33, 34 in these slides. But before we move on to next slide, can you think of someone which you admire, and what do you think that whatever qualities that person is having is coming from the talent, or anything, something which he or she is doing which is not visible? any and I can tell you that, like, okay, Sachin Tendulkar, I feel that he was having talent, and at the same time the practice or training he was having was responsible or was important for him to thrive in cricketing scene. So anyone coming to your mind which you admire, and what do you think about that person? If you can share, please. Is it because of the talent the person is having, or silently the person is doing some training? What do you think about that person? किसी का नाम आ रहा है ध्यान में जिसको आप एडमायर करते हैं?
Yes, in our group, Palak ji is there, Sher Singh is, and many persons are there who are doing their best, and they are talented as well as silently doing a lot. But I can say yes.
Thank you so much. So in fact, you are very right when you said that we judge by, okay, the person may be having a talent, but silently they are doing lot many things which is not visible to the outside world. All talented, so-called talented, what we see is only the tip of the iceberg, but 80% is remaining invisible, and that's the secret to becoming better, and that's the core theme of our letter number 33. We come across, एक मिनट में स्लाइड दिख रहा है सेकंड वाला.
Yes.
So we come across many books, podcasts, YouTube. अभी ऐसा है कि जो मिलता है उसको उठा लें, पढ़ लें. So we keep on gathering information, and उसको एजुकेशन में लाने का चैलेंज जो है वो हमेशा रहता है. इनफैक्ट कल महेश जी का जो सेशन था, देयर वाज वन कोट गिवन बाय हिम which was said by Swami Vivekananda. The books are many in number and time is limited. किताबें बहुत है, समय कम. जो जरूरी हैं उसे पढ़ें, और जो ग्रहण करें उसे जिएं. दिस वाज काइंड ऑफ हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन ऑफ दैट कोट. अभी हमको क्या है कि जो मिल जाता है उसको हम इंफॉर्मेशन के हिसाब से, information then it turns into kind of knowledge, but that knowledge is getting converted into wisdom, wisdom which can be applied in life. Then that's the right thing which we should do in life. So what the writer is saying in the letter number 33, we keep on reading, we keep on getting information, but what we should do, that we should apply that knowledge or wisdom in our life. लाइक महेश जी कल 7 लॉज ऑफ स्पिरिचुअल सक्सेस उन्होंने बताया. आज हमको शायद याद रहे कि वो 7 लॉज ऑफ स्पिरिचुअल सक्सेस क्या थे. 4 दिन के बाद में हमको शायद 3 लॉज याद रहेंगे, फिर बाद में 2, और देन आई थिंक वी विल फॉरगेट ऑल दिस थिंग्स. सो इट मैटर्स दैट वी अप्लाई द नॉलेज इन आवर लाइफ. That is the important. And then as I think 2 days before, when Palakji was giving session on mastery, she also mentioned that more and more information we receive, we are in fact losing the peace of mind. So it's very important that we convert the knowledge into wisdom, applicable wisdom. So we are into consumption trap, and there is execution gap. How we should do it? This is what the author is trying to say in letter number 33. Before we move to next discussion, can you tell me what is one thing you know that you should be doing consistently, but you are not doing it, and why you are not doing it? For me, just to answer from my side, I am not very consistent in my sleeping time. It is sometime 12 in the night, maybe 1, 11, whatever reason could be. But that is not consistent for me. तो आप बताना चाहेंगे कि what is one thing which you should be doing consistently but you are not doing? Means you're thinking तो execution gap किधर है?
I think I am doing it consistently. I made it like exercise is not negotiable at any time. So I do any kind of exercise daily. I don't miss a single day. Even if it is a 10 minutes, I do it. I made it like it is a non-negotiable for me. The health aspect, we get health benefit, right, to do exercise, any kind of exercise. So I'll do it 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but I do it. I ensure that I do it. Which is not doing, I'm not sure what is I'm not doing. Maybe it's like sleep, as you said, sleep. I don't have a particular time, uh, but I ensure that I go to sleep by 11 o'clock, not beyond 11 o'clock. My eyes will shut off automatically after 11 o'clock because I wake up very early.
तो बेसिकली ऑथर का ऐसा बोलना है कि we know what is good,
Yeah.
what is not good, but we fail to apply in our life. जैसे हाँ कि sleeping is important, we should sleep on time, or exercise is important, we should do exercise daily. We know it, but we are not able to apply in life. So this is what he was telling in the beginning, that we keep on getting information and then we know that this is right. We should have it in our life as an experiential application, but we fail to do that. So there is execution gap. उसको कैसे करना है उसने आगे बताया है. So this is what the consistency is talking about, that many people fail to have consistent in there. Fortunately, we here at TBF, because of all these sessions and all, we are becoming consistent. Anyone else would like to say something?
Yes, Ramesh ji.
You can't read consistently
And why?
because of the social media, mobile scrolling, habitual to see the series, Netflix, Amazon, addicted to that.
रमेश जी, ये बहुत मतलब इनफैक्ट टू नो दैट वेयर वी आर नॉट कंसिस्टेंट, दिस इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट. सो आपने ये बोला, ये अपने आप में एक बड़ी बात है, एंड दिस इज वन, you are moving in the right direction to know that you are not consistent here. So once we acknowledge that okay, we are not consistent in this thing or that thing, then only we will be able to sort out that whatever problem we are facing. Thank you so much for sharing this. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं.
Yes,
Anyone?
yes.
Sir, actually, I also I always try to keep gap between my two event of the day, like going to office, coming to home. तो मैं क्या है कि मैं कोशिश बहुत करता हूँ लेकिन वो गैप मेंटेन नहीं हो पाता. उस गैप मेंटेन होने की बिकॉज दैट क्वेश्चन टाइम टू स्विच ओवर फ्रॉम वन एक्टिविटी टू अनदर एक्टिविटी, उस वजह से क्या है कि एकदम माइंड मतलब इतना अलर्ट नहीं रह पाता और कुछ ना कुछ हम ऐसी एक्टिविटी कर लेते हैं जो हमें नहीं करनी चाहिए, जैसे ओवर ईटिंग, स्क्रोलिंग। अगर मेरे पास में सफिशिएंट टाइम रहता है तो माइंड को पता है कि ठीक है भाई, आधा घंटा है, जस्ट प्रिपेयर योरसेल्फ फॉर द नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी। तो आई एम ट्राइंग माय बेस्ट, बट लेट्स सी। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing this. So, what the author is saying here that you start seeing yourself as an athlete. So, athlete क्या करता है? And let me share first my experience of participating in Malnad Ultra in 2018. That was my first 50 kilometer. Before that also I had done 160 kilometer, but first 50 kilometer run which was on rolling hills in Karnataka, that Malagiri hills. It was a tough course, so I was preparing for that. So athlete क्या करता है? There is a plan and then try to implement that plan training. So something around March I registered for that, and this was in November, on towards the end of the October. So enough time is there, but at the same time to prepare for an ultra, and that was also first time. I had participated in full marathons before that, but ultra is little different, and it was on rolling hills. So प्लान बनाना बहुत इजी है, हम सब प्लान बनाते हैं और उस प्लान पे स्टिक कर पाते हैं नहीं कर पाते हैं, ये हमको मालूम है कि कितनी बार हम कर पाते नहीं कर पाते हैं। राइटर यहाँ पे क्या बोल रहा है कि आप जो है वो एथलीट की तरह हर प्लान को देखिए। तो कमिंग बैक टू माय एक्सपीरियंस दैट आई हैड प्लान एंड एकदम परफेक्ट प्लान की जो भी है, अब उसको मुझे इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, इट्स नॉट इजी। मंडे टू फ्राइडे आई एम इन ऑफिस, and to prepare a run which is very long in distance, you should keep enough mileage in your pocket also. Like ideal training program should have 3 days running, 3 days different exercises. So Monday to Friday totally will become dry because I had to start very early in the morning for office, and then again I'll be reaching around 8 in the evening. So Monday to Friday at all, if I'm doing something, then I need to start very early, like 4:30 or so. And I did that also. But initially it was challenging for me. And Saturday, Sundays are there with me. So I'll be doing whatever training is needed on Saturday, Sunday. But back to back days, heavy running is also not advised. So gradually I had to build on that. So those 6 months, I was very disciplined in following that plan, whatever I had. So I did not hire any coach also. But Monday to Friday, I was keeping in mind that okay, Saturday, Sunday मुझे ये करना है, and then Monday to Friday. So जैसे मैं office में जा रहा हूँ, तो I was not using lift. I was going to 10th floor by staircase, coming back to home, 8th floor staircase. So all these were part of my training program, like strength training. Whenever in between I am getting some time, I am going for a walk or so. And then Saturday and Sunday full days are there. So what to do on Saturday, how many kilometers on Saturday, and how many kilometers on Sunday. So there was a plan, and you cannot do 100% justice to the plan, but I was mostly sticking to that, and I could execute. And then again from athletes, we can learn that it's very easy to have a plan, but once you are into the physical activity, many things might happen, and then how actually you can maneuver that plan whatever you are having. So I did that. I could finish it well. Means cutoff time was 9 hours, I could finish in 7 hours or so. So that जब आप इस तरह का ये फिजिकल एंड्योरेंस वाला कोई भी प्रैक्टिकली करते हैं, इट एक्चुअली गोज इनसाइड इन योर माइंड ऑल्सो, मीन्स मेंटल एथलेटिज्म ऑल्सो विल कम सबकॉन्शियसली। ऑथर का ये बोलना है कि आप जो भी प्लान बनाते हो, इट इज़ एप्लीकेबल to mental side also and learn from an athlete. So plan is one thing, and what is needed is training. Stamina is talking about the training part of it. So whatever we are learning here, reading books or so, you get something out of it, and then have a mental training program, because mental training is important here. uh, Physical also uh, applicable if you plan some activities in that area. So one discussion question: if you view your current job or work as a professional sport, would you say you are training it for every day or just showing up to play the game? मतलब आप जो भी काम कर रहे हैं या किसी जॉब में हैं, जो आपने सीख लिया अभी तक, उसी के बेसिस पे ही आप रोज जो है चले जाते हैं, या यू आर डूइंग समथिंग ऑन दैट साइड? वुड लाइक टू शेयर समथिंग? एनीवन?
Yes, basically we are showing up daily to whatever we do just because we have to do, not
सो
giving
इसमें क्या
credit
है,
for
बेसिक
that. Yes.
नॉर्मली क्या होता है, थैंक यू, जैसे हम जॉब की बात करें तो वी आर देयर एंड देन वी नो दैट व्हाट टू डू, डेली वी नीड टू गो, वी नो विल बी मैनेजिंग थिंग्स, बट we might not be doing full justice to the job part of it. We were there for so many years or so. So message here is that whatever we do, we should see it as a kind of professional sport. Means that athleticism should come into your mind if you want to execute it very efficiently. This is what the message here. आप अपने आप को एक एथलीट की तरफ देखिए, जो भी आप काम करें, चाहे आप पर्सनल करें या प्रोफेशनली करें उसको, you should have a training program or skill set to develop. Let me move to second. And for that, now आपने जो भी प्लान बनाया और जो भी स्किल सेट डेवलप करना है, ट्रेनिंग करनी है, तो यू शुड फाइंड अ मास्टर. This is what mentioned by the author here, and there is a quote by Marcus Aurelius: mastery of reading and writing requires a master. So what he says that we all require a master, and it is not applicable to reading or writing. It is applicable to anything in life. There was a, in fact, like 2 3 days, Palakji was taking the session on book mastery. So she also mentioned that we should have, means there was a concept of plus, minus, and equal. Plus is that one should have master. Now, master can be in any form. Books are also master. Whatever we are listening, podcast and all, that can also become master, because it's not possible that all the time that we should have some physical person to help. Online courses. So that is one thing which in today's era, virtual masters can also be of our help. Writer is this Darius Orox. He mentioned that he got many written writing related inspirations from William Ginser. He did not meet that guy, but he was able to get assistance for his writing skills. So we should have master, whether it is real or virtual. That is plus part of that mastery program, the plus minus equal. So plus जो हमसे बेटर है स्किल सेट में, हम उसकी हेल्प लें. माइनस जो हमको कुछ चैलेंज कर सके, या जिसको हम, या उसको इस तरह से बोलें कि हमारी जो शॉर्ट कमिंग्स हैं उसको हाईलाइट की जा सके. And equal is, we go to peers, those are having equal knowledge to us and they can give feedback to us. So plus minus equal is very good framework to get mastery for whatever we plan to do mastery. तो लाइक टीबीएफ में राइटिंग सेशन हमने जो अटेंड किए, एमी मैम या रिति मैम, अलग जी, सो we were getting help of improving our writing skills by attending those sessions writing. So master is very important uh, in developing a skill or training program. Who has been your most important master or coach in life or work, if you can share?
So for me, my work, like nowadays, it's my boss who actually made me like that. So I've been working with him, under him, for quite a long time. So I was not like that earlier, 4 5 years ago, but now he has trained me. So I feel that he was the one. He is the one currently. Otherwise, we have a lot of masters from school and from spiritual level. But if I'd say what a person I became professional, he was responsible. Yeah.
Thank you, Palakji.
Yeah, recently I have also got a mentor actually in my office. So he's guiding me into my career. So last week also I had a one-to-one session with him, and he took me from beginning of my career. He literally asked me to write where you started, where are you now, where you want to go. So this helped me actually to reflect कि मुझे कहाँ पे जाना है, क्या करना है. I was clueless before that, so he's guiding me properly now. So I would say that I got a good mentor actually. रिजल्ट जो भी हो, बट आई वुड से रिजल्ट अच्छा ही होगा.
Thank you, sir. So, master or mentor, coach is very important to get mastery. And books can also be master for us. Any course, whatever
Definitely.
we take up, that is also master if you want to see in that direction. Anyone else would like to discuss
Yeah,
here about? Yeah.
I'd like to say, going back to what Palak said, that when I think about myself, I still remember teachers who have taught me in kindergarten, because I have tried to, emulate a lot in my life, and I have tried to give that back when I became an academician. So, yes, of course, from childhood, we have our teachers whom we look up to. But when I think of someone whom I have looked up as a master or a mentor, at number one, I'll always place my mother, who, like many of you know, that she's been a Vipassana teacher for so long now, almost 40 plus years. So the way I have seen her, I'll say I'm not even half of what she is, but I always strive to, see her and learn from her. On your slide, it says, no, train consistently, privately. I also feel that privately is very important. ऐसे हर वक्त बीन बजाना जरूरी नहीं है कि अरे इनको देख के मुझे ये हो रहा है, ऐसा हो रहा है. But yeah, I try to um, follow her footsteps. And another person I can think of who's been a wonderful philosopher, friend, guide to me has been my mother's friend, who is also a Vipassi sadhak. She is now based in California. She is an artist, a very renowned artist. So I've always seen her consistently. One, she is talented, and the other one, she's been consistently practicing over her talent. So these are two things that I've really admired. I mean, package hai. She's a full package. So I always look up to her as a mentor. Though in words कभी ऐसा आप ले हुआ नहीं है कि आप मेरे mentor हो, but yes, I've learned a lot from these two people. And of course, there's a lot that I learn from my students. I learn a lot from my own children because it's beautiful to see, younger generation coming up with newer ideas. और हमेशा अगर हम माइंड ओपन रखें तो आसपास से हर एक से honestly speaking, there is a lot to learn. And believe it or not, I have learned a lot from my own domestic helps also over the years. Resilience, I have learned how to face challenges in life and how to enjoy life. जब आप अपनी डोमेस्टिक हेल्प को एंजॉय करते देखते हैं तब आपको लगता है कि हम तो अगर उनके जैसी स्थिति में हो तो शायद जीना ही छोड़ दें, जीते जी विल से दैट ओ आई एम डेड. But yeah, I try to learn from everybody possible. Thank you, Sanjay ji, for providing this beautiful thought today.
Thank you, ma'am. This is very good when you highlighted a very important point that we should be open to get insight. And so wonderfully you explained that you learned something from med also. So once actually we keep our mind open, then we can learn many things. So we can find master here and there everywhere. And master is very important for us to thrive in life, personally or professionally. Anyone else would like to share?
Yes, sir. Uh, Ranjita ji, you can go ahead.
Yes, Ranjita ji, please. Shirsul, please, you say.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, very much for this uh, thought-provoking questions. For me, sir, I meet master every day and they come and go. But for me, the real master whom which I have learned, first my father and second my mother, because the way I have been brought up and the the values my father has always practiced during his 40 years of service while serving in police. So I am also practicing those कि कभी किसी का बुरा नहीं करना, कभी किसी की चुगली नहीं करनी, ना चुगली सुननी है ना कभी करनी है, कभी चोरी नहीं करनी, कभी लेडीज़ की डिसरिस्पेक्ट नहीं करनी. So my father always taught me these things. So in my workplace, like I am regarded as a good man, so just because of my father. And second, my mother. Mother also, she is very punctual. Now she every day she gets up early in the morning and she always remain committed to her work. This is mother father and after mother father, the next that master or teacher is my wife. बिकॉज जो भी मैं मदर फादर से जो बताया ना आपने माइनस चीजें जो हैं जो मैं किया था बट शी कंसिस्टेंटली टीचिंग मी एंड जस्ट ग्रिलिंग मी कि यू हैव टू इम्प्रूव यू हैव टू इम्प्रूव यू हैव टू इम्प्रूव सो दीज आर द थ्री मास्टर्स इन माई लाइफ which just shaping me constantly. बाकी अदर तो आप भी हैं सर आपसे भी हम सीखते हैं पलक जी हैं even my kids also my daughter my son they also teach me something I learn. It is not about teaching it is about learning. I learn my yoga guru everyone but the core thing I learn from my mother father and my wife. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Amit sir, good to see you after a long time. आप भी एक मास्टर है हमारे लिए. We learn a lot from you. आपके भी कोई मास्टर होंगे तो जरा बताइए. So let's move further. So what writer mentioned one quote by Hemingway. I think you all know Hemingway. He received 1954 Nobel Prize for Literature, and he was, I think, master of writing short stories. Wrote some novels also. What he said, that you train in private so others think that you are born talented. It's secret that's not secret. Means बाहर वालों को लगेगा कि नहीं आप टैलेंटेड हैं, बट एक्चुअली में क्या है कि आप अपनी जो ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम है, आपकी जो आपको इनविजिबल जो हम बात कर रहे थे शुरू में, यू कीप ऑन डूइंग दैट वर्क silently without disclosing to outside world. There is no need to, means you can disclose also, but there is no need to disclose also. So it's a secret that's not secret. You continue doing your task dedicatedly, consistently. So it's a secret that's not secret. अभी यहाँ पे काफ़ी जो हम टैलेंटेड लोग अपने टीवी प्लेटफॉर्म पे भी देखते हैं, हम सोचते होंगे कि नहीं वो टैलेंटेड है, बट invisibly they are doing a lot, many things, and that's why they are able to come up with this kind of knowledge sharing or something else also. Can you I'm not pushing, but any secret skill which you are currently training that कोई देख नहीं पा रहा हो, ऐसा कोई secretly आप कर रहे हैं, कोई शेयर करना चाहेगा? जरूरी नहीं है, ये बताएं.
Writing. I am learning more about writing so that we can write better. So this is not a secret, but secret skill. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what it's secret that's not secret. So exactly the quote I am not remembering, but what he started, it's none of their business. Like that, it was there to know that we are learning, but we keep on learning, something like that. He wrote. So it's a secret that's not secret. It's a consistent training skill set we need to develop. We should work silently on our project. So journaling is everyone is doing here mostly. That is also secret training. दूसरों को लगेगा कि ये TBF के members इतने efficient और productive क्यों हैं? Journaling is also one important aspect which is helping us. Then पलक जी ने जो NRTC method discuss किया था, notes, realization, reflection, transformation, and churning. So, in book mastery, if we have that NRTC kind of framework in mind, then we can help ourselves in understand whatever is described in the book, or uh, whatever skill you want to develop. We can plan our we can plan in such a way that we develop that skill to whatever maximum potential level. So it's secret, that's not secret. We need to continue working on that. What the author is saying further, he mentioned only these three items there. There are many. So, for example, from knowledge to execution, to fill the execution gap, he was telling, for example, you know the wisdom of getting inner tranquility. So, what you should do? Go for a walk without any phone, nothing, just your thought process also. If you want to improve yourself in speaking, he's suggesting that you dictate your journal entries out loud. That is also one thing which you can do. If you want to thrive in better means writing, then you design specific time or space that makes your writing easy. So these are few examples he cited there in the book, in this chapter, letter number 33. Whatever we can decide, any piece of wisdom which we have received out of any discussion or book reading or so, then we should have a drill basically, again is coming from athletes point of view, insight he was taking into this sort of discussions. So we should have drill. It is not only knowledge, but we should have drill to master that skill. So can you pick up any goal which you want to improve? I think we all are working on that side. There is nothing to discuss here, but if anyone wants to share anything, it's okay. We are now we are done
Sir,
with the letter number 33. Only I think two slides are left.
sir, this drill word comes from the military.
Thank you, sir.
It's just
So
like a it's just like a big monster. जब भी हम drill देखते हैं तो हमारी रूह कांप जाती है. It is the toughest pass in the military. Because drill में कोई माफिया का खाना नहीं होता और it is the toughest past part of the military to inculcate the discipline. अभी भी हम अपने ट्रेनिंग डेज को देखते हैं तो अभी भी हमारी मतलब जो इतना ज़्यादा मतलब स्ट्रिक्ट डिसिप्लिन हम ड्रिल से सीखते हैं, that is beyond imaginable. Thank you, sir. Sir, we can take selfie. I request everyone. If all are ready, yes. Can I just
We can stop sharing, Sanjay sir.
yes. Yes. Yes, ready everyone. Just show the book you are reading. Yes, good morning. Ready everyone? Smile. Thank you. Yes. Over to Sanjay ji.
screen दिख रहा है?
Yes, sir.
So we are done with letter number 33. The core idea here is that not only plan, but we should develop stamina also. And stamina can be developed by training or skill set. An example given is we should learn from athletes. It's not only physical things, but mental athleticism also we should develop for whatever we want to achieve in life. Letter number 34, which is very small one. All letters are small, but this is little it's, comparatively smaller than 33. So what it says that many times we are behind, like if and then kind of trap he mentioned. यदि मेरे पास में ये मकान होता तो मैं ये करता, या मेरे पास में ऐसी जॉब होती तो मैं ये करता. If I had 100,000 followers, he mentioned that, तो मैं फिर ये कंटेंट पोस्ट करता सोशल मीडिया पे. सो इफ देन की जो ट्रैप है उसमें हम फंस जाते हैं, एंड देन वी फोकस ऑन रिवार्ड्स. सो ही इनफैक्ट mentioned that real real happiness comes from the energy, the pride or sense of accomplishment we have in the process, in the action part of it. And this is not a new concept as such, like कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते माँ फलेषु कदाचन. हमको मालूम है सबको, कर्म करने में हमारा अधिकार है, फल का फल जो है वो it's beyond our control. There are so many factors are there which will affect the result. Similar kind of idea that we should focus on the action part of it. So the true payoff is the energy, pride, or the satisfaction we'll be getting out of that. I would like to share one experience here. First time I was participating in triathlon, and the distance was like 1.9 kilometers swimming. After that, 80 kilometers of cycling, and then 21 kilometer of running. So in one go, and this is very huge task that back to back you have to have first close to 2 kilometers swimming, and then 80 kilometers cycling, and 21 kilometer running. And then by the time you reach to running part of it, this is afternoon. This starts normally at 6:30 or 7 in the morning. So this swimming was the first part, and first time I was participating in this. So I thought, and there were friends along with me, will complete in 7 hours or 8 hours, like that kind of discussion was there. I was having different plan, that I'll be enjoying the process. And then in fact I wrote down, when I'll be doing swimming, that what I will be doing. Middle of the water में रहूंगा, तो then I'll flip myself to the back side, and I'll see the sky. Maybe that time is sun is out, I'll see the sun part of it. And in fact I did that. So जब मैं swimming में था, it was in near Pune, जो backwater था river का, it was big dam, but it was like we were not able to see till 4 5 kilometers. So 2 kilometers swimming में 1 kilometer जाना है, 1 kilometer आना है. When I was like I think around 1 kilometer or so, then I did that. I flipped, and then I was looking at the sky part of it, and then there were like birds, trees, जो भी मैं देख पा रहा था. It was so enjoyable to me, the focus on the process part of the action part of it. Then I completed that swimming part of it, and then what I could note the transition. If you participate in triathlons, एथलीट्स दे आर फोकस्ड ऑन ट्रांजिशन टाइम ऑल्सो, कि हम स्विमिंग एक्टिविटी से हम जब साइकिलिंग में जा रहे हैं तो ट्रांजिशन टाइम को भी जो है ना कैसे मिनिमाइज करें. तो दे वर रशिंग टू चेंज देयर ड्रेसेस टू कन्वर्ट इनटू काइंड ऑफ ड्राई पार्ट ऑफ इट टू गेट फॉर साइकिलिंग पार्ट ऑफ इट. आई फिनिश्ड माय स्विमिंग पार्ट. क्या क्या कर लेंगे, 2 3 मिनट जल्दी हो जाएगा और क्या है. तो आराम से चेंज करके देन आई टुक माय साइकिल. उधर इनफैक्ट एक दो को बोला भी फोटो भी खींच दो मेरा. तो देन वो सब कुछ फोटोशॉप करके, एंड देन स्टार्टेड साइकिलिंग पार्ट ऑफ इट. साइकिलिंग क्या, 80 किलोमीटर साइकिलिंग करने के बाद में आपकी तो हालत खराब हो ही जानी है, कितनी भी ट्रेनिंग कर लो आप. देन इट वाज 12 इन द नून, एंड देन रनिंग पार्ट ऑफ इट. उसमें यू हैव टू इनफैक्ट अब इतना सब कुछ कर लिया है, यही बचा है, तो उसको कैसे हम एंजॉयफुली कर सकें. दैट वाज द मेन थिंग, और मेन थॉट प्रोसेस आई वाज कैरिंग विद माई सेल्फ. And in fact, I completed that in about 7 hours or 10 minutes or so. Cutoff time was 9 hours again, and it was so enjoyable to me. And there were my friends there. I think maybe 7 hour, 4 minutes, 7 8 minutes का difference या जो भी है. And मेरा 3 मिनट से रह गया, otherwise I could do sub 7. Those kind of discussions were there. In fact, means they were looking for that kind of timing result rather than enjoying the part of the process, action part of it. So what writer is saying here, that we should enjoy the process, we should see the action part of it. That is the real joy we can get out of any activity we do. So what activity makes you feel fantastic when you are doing it? Anyone would like to share here?
So this actually happens most of the time when we are in a competition or something and we forget to enjoy the journey. Like it has happened with me multiple times when I was preparing for my exams. So I really was so much engrossed in just exam and not enjoying anything. And then my dad reminded me कि it's just a journey of life. तुम मतलब अगर ये नहीं तो कुछ और भी हो जाएगा, बट उसमें अपना लाइफ मत खो, तो एन्जॉय द प्रोसेस। लाइक अभी किसी फैकल्टी ने भी कहा था फॉर यूपीएससी स्टूडेंट्स की होली में घूमने जाओ, घर जाओ, लाइक इट्स जस्ट नॉट द प्रिपरेशन, आपको एन्जॉय भी करना आना चाहिए। जस्ट डोंट वेस्ट योर प्रेशियस इयर्स इन जस्ट मगिंग एंड एवरीथिंग, एन्जॉय लाइफ। तो आपके बातों से मुझे बस वही याद आया कि हम भूल जाते हैं कि जर्नी कितनी इम्पोर्टेंट है, हम डेस्टिनेशन के बारे में ही सोचते रहते हैं। यस, थैंक यू सर फॉर रिमाइंडिंग।
थैंक यू पलक। वो आपने सही किया, इनफैक्ट सही कहा। इनफैक्ट कंपटीशन हो या हम कुछ एग्जाम की तैयारी करें तो मोस्टली रिजल्ट ही ध्यान में आता है। कोई कितना ही बोले कि भाई प्रोसेस पे ध्यान दो, बट वो माइंड हमको वहीं लेके जाता है रिजल्ट पे। बट इफ यू आर माइंडफुल, इफ यू आर अवेयर दैट ओके लेट्स एंजॉय द प्रोसेस, आई थिंक बिकम्स बेटर। बुक रीडिंग में भी कई बार जो है आई अप्लाई इट टू माई सेल्फ दैट इंस्टेड ऑफ ओके आई विल बी फिनिशिंग दीज मेनी पेजेस, इफ कि नहीं, if you're fully engrossed in kind of flow state, then it is so enjoyable that आप भूल जाओगे कि मुझे कितना पढ़ा नहीं पढ़ा। जो पढ़ा और जिस तरह से उसको आत्मसात किया, that's wonderful, you enjoy it.
यस सर। सर जस्ट आई वांट टू शेयर कि जब मैंने सर अपना when I was coming in 2024 from Bengal to Thrissur, so I was driving with my car. तो मैं इतना अच्छा ड्राइवर नहीं हूँ, एक्सपर्ट भी नहीं हूँ और इतना प्रोफेशनल भी नहीं हूँ। तो सर क्या हुआ कि आई वॉज वेरी, मतलब बहुत डर था मेंटली कि यार वाइफ वाइफ ऑल्सो डजन नो हाउ टू ड्राइव। अब मैं अकेले ही ड्राइवर हूँ, तो मुझे कई लोगों ने बोला कि यार किसी की हेल्प ले लो, हायर अ ड्राइवर, आप ऐसे कर लो, आप ऐसे कर लो, आप फ्लाइट से जाओ, आप गाड़ी को बुक कर दो, आप ऐसे। इवन माई मदर फादर ऑल्सो इंसिस्टेड मी, बोले यार क्या ज़रूरत है इतना। बट मैं, मेरा भी माइंड में यही था कि यार जाएंगे तो कितनी अच्छी अच्छी सिटीज़ मिलेंगी, कितने अच्छे अच्छे हाईवेज मिलेंगे, रोड, नदी नाले, पहाड़। कहीं पे भी जाएंगे तो हम चाय पी सकते हैं, हम खाने के लिए स्टे कर सकते हैं, और आई विल बी इंजॉइंग माई जर्नी। जो हम बोलते हैं कि गीता में कि भाई लाइफ इज़ अ जर्नी, तो एटलीस्ट जर्नी तो लेट्स गो ऑन अ जर्नी फिजिकली। तभी तो पता चलेगा कि लाइफ कितनी, लाइफ जर्नी भी है कि नहीं है। बिकॉज जब तक हम चीज़ों को फिजिकली नहीं देखेंगे तब तक हम उनको मेंटली विजुलाइज नहीं कर पाएंगे। आपने बताया तो आई वॉज नो सर, आई ड्राइव एट द स्पीड ऑफ 80 to 90। बट सर ये आपने सही बोला कि जब हम प्रोसेस पे फोकस करते हैं तो ड्यूरिंग दी जर्नी जो हमारे फियर्स हैं हम उनको को ओवरकम कर पाते हैं, और एट द एंड जो छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को लेकर जो हमारा रिग्रेट रहता है वो हमारा फिर वही सेलिब्रेशन में बदल जाता है। सो यस, थैंक यू वेरी मच सर फॉर ब्यूटीफुल आपने जो बताया, और आपके बताने से ही वो इमोशन आई कुड जस्ट मेमोराइज माय दोस्त डे। थैंक यू।
Thank you sir. So coming back here for discussion, this Seneca, as you know that this whole book is inspired by Seneca's letters, 124 letters by Seneca to his friend. And so what author is mentioning here that Seneca recommended that you should do something every day that improves you. We know it. Means हम ये डिस्कस करते हैं यहाँ पे, बट एप्लीकेशन की बात है तो व्हाट ही इज सेइंग दैट वी शुड डू डेली ड्रिल, लाइक व्हाट शेर सिंह जी वाज शेयरिंग दैट ड्रिल इज कमिंग फ्रॉम, मतलब मिलिट्री वालों को और कोई भी डिफेंस में है उनको तो हमेशा के लिए तैयार रहना है, हमेशा कभी भी जरूरत पड़ सकती है। सो दैट ड्रिल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ देयर लाइफ। ड्रिल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ एनी एथलीट्स लाइफ ऑल्सो। इफ कोई मान लो 100 मीटर की रेस में कर रहा है, 5000 मीटर की रेस में, सो ड्रिल इज पार्ट ऑफ देयर लाइफ। फॉर अस जनरल पीपल, लाइक वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू अचीव इन लाइफ, the drill becomes very important. Drill is nothing but just to deep down in that activity physically or mentally. So what Seneca is recommending here, that we should identify one thing which is which we are struggling with or we want to achieve. Challenging but doable, which I mentioned here, and I was taking from the concept which you all know, flow, the psychology of optimal experience, that book by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. It's very typical name. So once you identify that task and why it should be challenging and at the same time doable, because then only you will get the flow state. If it is very easily achievable, then you won't be getting that kind of kick, and then you may not achieve the flow state. But if it is challenging and you know that it's doable, most of the things we plan in life, means whatever we see, okay, जैसे मान लो कि सुबह जल्दी उठना है, it's a doable task. It's challenging, सुबह सुबह माइंड आपको परेशान करेगा यार थोड़ा और सो लेते हैं. So it's challenging but doable. So that is, you know that okay, this is wisdom, I should get up early in the morning daily. Then you should design the drill, means make it kind of repeatable activity, then execute it, do it. Means बीच में कुछ छूट, किसी दिन कुछ छूट भी जाए तो it's okay. So but that is far better than not doing anything. And then we keep on reflecting that. So whatever we plan, or one thing on daily basis, means we should identify that anything new which we should do, so we can divide into these kind of four parts to achieve something or to get mastery of that particular item. Next is the, now this is the last before we close this. So it is just kind of recap that we know what to do. हम लोग बुक्स पढ़ते हैं या हम कुछ सुनते हैं पॉडकास्ट, या हम कुछ जो भी नॉलेजेबल आइटम्स हमारे जीवन में जो आते हैं, उस हम जानते हैं कि क्या अच्छा है क्या बुरा है. बट जो अच्छी चीज़ है उनको हमको यदि मान लो जीवन में उतारना है, तो वी शुड ट्रेन आवर सेल्फ like athlete. This is the message coming from these letters. We need to turn the wisdom what we are gathering out of a reading information or whatever else the sources uh, we are capturing or reading, then it's that let's convert that wisdom into daily drills, and let's focus on the process part. Don't get don't look at the result part of it the first. That's very important. Enjoy the action, enjoy the process. So that's it for today's session. Anything if you want to share, or you want to commit to your own self that okay, I'll be doing this from next week onward, please do so. It's a very important message coming from these letters that okay, we should minimize the execution gap what we have. Knowledge तो हमने बहुत ले ली. I think it's now time to do the execution part of it. Thank you so much for listening to me. I was just facilitator here for this discussion. I think wonderful insights came out of this discussion. Let's go back to the reflection. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me stop sharing. एक और चीज, जो करत करत अभ्यास के जड़मति होत सुजान. जैसे हम कोई भी चीज हमको मान लो करना है, तो आपने सुना होगा, करत करत अभ्यास के जड़मति होत सुजान, रसरी आवत जात है सिल पर परत निशान. जो जिन्होंने गांव की पृष्ठभूमि देखी है, जो कुएं पे पहले पानी भरा जाता था, तो महिलाएं जो भी पुरुष जो है, जो पानी जब कुएं से निकालते थे तो रस्सी से निकालते थे, तो जो वो पत्थर है उस पे निशान पड़ जाते हैं, मतलब इतने टाइम तक उसको निकालते निकालते. आप सोचो, रस्सी जो है, इट्स कहाँ पर तो हम पत्थर की बात कर रहे हैं, कहाँ रस्सी है, बट वो रस्सी भी यदि मान लो लगातार उस पत्थर से घिस रही है तो वहां पे निशान पड़ जाते हैं. तो करत करत अभ्यास के जड़मति हो सुजान, कोई भी चीज़ कठिन नहीं है, अभ्यास हम करेंगे, प्रैक्टिस हम करेंगे तो उसको हम अचीव कर पाएंगे। अभ्यासेन तो कौन्तेय वैराग्येन च गृह्यते। इनफैक्ट भगवत गीता में भी लॉर्ड कृष्णा यही बोल रहे हैं, जब अर्जुन बोल रहा है कि तुम इतनी आसानी से बोल देते हो, मन को वश में रखना आसान है, इतना आसान थोड़ी है। तो लॉर्ड कृष्णा ये बोल रहे हैं कि अभ्यास करो, प्रैक्टिस करो और अपने आप और डिटेचमेंट रखो, यू विल सक्सीड, मन कंट्रोल में आ जाएगा आपका। सो आई थिंक द प्रैक्टिस एंड डिटेचमेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन लाइफ. So over to you, Palak ji.
What a beautiful session, Sanjay sir. So many insights, so many things. And the best part about you is आप चीज़ों को relate करवा देते हैं। जो भी learnings है सारी एक साथ culminate हो जाती हैं। So it's very easy to learn. And we never knew that focus on what matters की presentation इतनी बढ़िया बन सकती है। Like it's a such a simple ऐसा text है उसमें and we all used to just tell and tell story, पर आपने उसको इतना अच्छे से present किया because nothing of it is a part of the book. आपने खुद create किया है. So wonderful effort, sir. Thank you so much. And I would request everyone to share their views and also thank Sanjay ji in the group. Yeah. Anything else anyone would like to share?
पलक
Yes,
जी,
Ramesh ji.
मैं ये बुक 2 बार पढ़ा, लेकिन उतना समझ में नहीं आया। लेकिन अब सर तो ये दो दो या 3 पेज का लेटर्स है वो, तो एक सेशन, एक आवर का सेशन लिए ना इन्होंने, और बहुत अच्छा रिलेट कर। इट्स वेरी गुड सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच संजय सर.
Thank you, Ramesh ji.
It was a lovely presentation, just bang on. And yeah, like everyone else is saying it was so good to be able to relate to so many things that you said. And you also gave us great food for thought for today. So I'm sure that Sunday people are going to spend on a lot of introspection and how to execute that we've all been thinking about for so long. At least I will definitely. There is a lot of execution that remains. Lot of planning has gone in, but जब तक execution नहीं होगा, उसका कोई मतलब नहीं होता है फिर. So thank you so much. And honestly, yeah, it was a bang on presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर। सर
Yeah,
आपने
so
बता दिया, आगे बोला भाई। यस रुमी सर, प्लीज गो अहेड।
नहीं actually यहाँ काफी disturbance है in the park, so I did not want to, but I just want to thank you Sanjay ji, because as I said, he is the perfect person to explain about being an athlete and why master is required. क्योंकि सदगुरु जी का एक वीडियो था जिसमें बरखा दत्त वाज आस्किंग कि आप लोग ये गुरु क्यों जरूरी है ये एंड ऑल, सो देन ही गेव एग्जांपल ऑफ गूगल मैप और GPS, that why guru is required to get the right direction, otherwise you will be lost and wasting your time and resources. And also it is good to see Ramesh ji after long time. So this our all 5M guys, earlier we used to meet them. So welcome Ramesh ji, and now we look forward to in coming sessions. And
Thank you
thank
very
you
much sir,
everyone. Yeah, thank you.
glad to see you sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes, yes, sir. You were saying something.
सर थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। आपने मतलब हाउ टू एग्जीक्यूट बोला यार, मैंने किया ऐसे देख लो बस, बाकी बाकी कुछ बोलने को नहीं है। तो आपने सर इतने बढ़िया से एक्चुअली इन अवर प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज वी आर गिविंग लेक्चर्स कि हाउ टू मेक अ पीपीटी प्रेजेंटेशन। पीपीटी में ये बनाना है, ये नहीं बनाना, ऐसे करना है, फॉन्ट ऐसा होना चाहिए। बट सर योर पीपीटी वाज जस्ट जस्ट आई फाइंड माई सेल्फ स्पीचलेस। यार इतना बढ़िया भी, मतलब एक बोरिंग सी किताब है, उसमें बोरिंग से पेजेस हैं, उससे इतना इतना मतलब ऐसी पीपीटी जो स्ट्रेट वे आपके माइंड में आती है और यू आर कंपेल्ड टू टेक एक्शंस। तो बहुत ही मतलब सिंपल एंड जस्ट कंपेलिंग टू टेक एक्शन आपकी ऐसी पीपीटी। तो whenever whenever I would be having discussion ki by how to make presentation, then I ask यार हमारे संजय सर हैं उनसे सीखना, he will teach you how to make PPT. So thank you
Thank you
sir,
so much,
very.
sir. One thing which we were, thank you so much. One thing, it's a secret that's not secret. In fact, what I did about the PPT part of it, after reading those two letters, I noted down my notes and I fed into Gamma AI. Though I was not satisfied what Gamma presented as a presentation, then I worked on it. So AI will help, but certainly you need to do your own input also into to make it more presentable also. So AI is something which is a part of our life. I think we should utilize it to maximum extent. One thing which we can, we know it, it's there, but unless until we practice it. In fact, some other time I would like to share जो गिलहरी का जो हमने जो पोइम लिखा था उससे मैंने उस आई वाज थ्रिल्ड टू लिसन टू दैट सॉन्ग मैंने एआई में साउंड ट्रैक में जाके और उसको बोला कि मुझे इसका जो है ना इसका म्यूजिक तैयार करके दो इट वाज कमिंग सो वेल कि उस पे मतलब मैं पलक जी आपके साथ में शेयर करूंगा उसको वन टू वन में एंड देन यू विल सी दैट इट्स अमेजिंग so that is one skill set AI tools that we should learn whatever we can utilize we are chat gpt and all we do that but there is more to that there are limitations also we should not believe blindly to AI. Thank you. Sorry I captured the part here.
No, no, thank you so much, sir. We all wanted what is the secret to PPT. Indeed, AI is actually becoming a part of life, but we need to be careful. जैसे with the social media also we need to be careful. Similarly, this is also there because nowadays social media is the best marketing place, but it's the best scrolling place as well. So we need to be mindful. Wonderful session, everyone. I'm grateful that you joined on this Sunday morning. A gentle reminder to you all at 7 p.m. tonight, we'll be having our first ever Gita series session by Anil Dondialji. If you have attended any of our 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. reading sessions, you would know that how beautifully he explains Gita shloks. So on popular demand, he has been coerced to take a session with us for 1 hour. So I think it's at 7:30 p.m., 7:30 to 8:30. It would be not at 7, apologies. So do join and do let us know how did you like it. And welcome to March and very happy Holi to everyone. We'll very soon we'll post the calendar for this month's events. A lot is lined up. And with that, we come to the end of the session. Thank you so much, Sanjay sir, for wonderful explanation. And lastly, I would like to remind the backdrop of Sanjay sir is a beautiful trophy and TBF's stand given by Shade sir. It's looking beautiful. So yes, you could see there.
Yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much all of
Wonderful it is. Okay. Thank you, everyone.